Hello guys, hope all are doing good. Welcome to my channel. Like, share, subscribe and click on the bell icon for the latest notification of the upcoming videos. Do watch and comment for the videos. So we are into the topic of simple interest and we are done with 3 sessions, and in this session we'll cover topics based on difference in simple interest and principal, different schemes, that all we'll cover in this session. So those who have missed any of the previous sessions, I'll provide you the link in the description box so that you can watch it by clicking on it. Okay, so using those shortcuts only we'll solve these questions in this session, so please do watch it. Okay, so first of all, we'll see the basic approach of how to solve the questions and then we'll go with the shortcut. Okay, so let us start with the first question. See, the difference between the simple interest on certain sum of money at 8% for 5 years and at 6% for 7 years on same sum of money is rupees 3000. Find principal. So what is given, that is the difference between two simple interest, okay, is equal to 3000 rupees they have given, and they have given rate of interest and n for both. Okay, and we'll have to find the principal. Okay, see, only one term we'll have to find, that is p. Okay, so how to approach it? Using formula. We know, see, simple interest is nothing but PNR by 100. Here they have given two simple interest, right? So PNR by 100 minus PNR by 100, okay, which is equal to simple interest. Just substitute the values. So n is 8 and R is 8% and n is 5 years. Next R is 6% and n is 7 years, okay, which is equal to, they have given the difference is 3000 rupees. Now just multiply. 8 5s are 40p minus 7 5s are 35, 42p divided by 100 is equal to 3000. Okay, you may have a doubt because there is a negative symbol that has to come here, right? Minus 2p. They have just given the difference between these two. Whichever is greater, you can subtract it from the other. You need not look after the sign. Okay, so 2p is equal to, taking 100 to right hand side, it is 3000 into 100. So p is equal to 3000 into 100 divided by 2. On cancelling you get it as 1,50,000. Yes, the same question we'll see by using the shortcut. Okay, so whatever is given, just write it down. 8% 5 years, 6% 7 years. So for 1 year it is 8%, right? Rate of interest is always calculated per annum, as I told you earlier. So for 1 year it is 8%. So for 5 years it would be 8 into 5, which is 40%. Similarly for 1 year it is 6%. So for 7 years obviously it would be 7 and 6 are 42%. Okay, so write the percentage down. Now they have given the difference between the simple interest. So the subtract 40 and 42, you will get 2%. That 2% is equal to 3000. We usually calculate principal as 100%, right? So for 100% we will have to calculate how much. Okay, so you can find a direct relationship. 2 into 1500 is equal to 3000. Yes, so similarly 100 into 1500 is equal to 1,50,000. Okay, I hope you understood. We'll go with the next question, a slight difference from the previous question. Let us see it. The simple interest on certain sum of money at 15% per annum for 4 years is rupees 1600 less than its principal. Find the sum of money and amount at the end of 4 years. So what they have given, they have indirectly said that simple interest is 1600 less than principal, and they haven't given the principal. We'll have to find principal and amount. They have also given rate of interest and number of years. So write, first of all write what all is given, so you'll get an idea how to solve it. Okay, this is by basic approach. Okay, so let us consider the principal to be x. Okay, we don't know principal, so let it be x, and SI is x minus 600 because it is 1600 less than principal they have told. So principal, since we consider it as x minus 1600 is here simple interest. Then rate of interest is 15% and number of years is 4 years. Okay, so simply substitute in SI formula. SI is equal to PNR by 100. So what all values you know, you just substitute it, and finally you get x value as 4000. So x is nothing but principal, so principal is equal to 4000. So your simple interest would be 4000 minus 1600, which is 2400. Okay, so you got a simple interest and principal. We know amount is equal to principal plus simple interest. So 4000 plus 2400 becomes 6400. So that is your amount. So we have found principal as well as amount. Okay, this is the basic approach to solve this question. The same question, how we'll use shortcut, we'll see. Okay, so principal rate of interest per annum they have given us 15%. Okay, and number of years is 4 years. So for 1 year it is 15%, means for 4 years it would be 15 into 4, which is 60%. Okay, now listen to the question carefully. See, simple interest is 1600 less than principal. Okay, so simple interest is 60% and principal we'll usually consider it as 100%, right? So principal minus simple interest is equal to 1600, right? So in percentage also principal minus simple interest is 40%. So that 40% is equal to 1600. So 100% is equal to how much? Because we'll have to find principal, right? So 100% is equal to how much? So we have direct relation. See, 40% into 40 into 40 is 1600. So 100 into 40 will get it as 4000. Okay, so that is our principal. And amount we know, you can just go with simple interest plus principal or directly see 100 plus 60 because principal plus SI, right? So 100% is your principal and 60% is your simple interest. So 160% is equal to how much you will have to find. The same relation into 40 if you do, you get it as 6400. I hope you understood. Okay, you just try this problem, then only you will get a clear idea of how to use this shortcut. Okay, see, next we'll see questions based on different schemes. We have 2 schemes, 3 schemes and so on. So we'll see first based on 2 schemes. Okay, the basic approach of scheme question is like this. A certain principal, okay, sum of money is lent out into 2 different parts, okay, or 2 schemes with different rate of interest and for different years. Okay, they haven't given that it is equally split into, okay, 2. Suppose if it is 1000 rupees, you should not consider it as 500 in scheme A and 500 in scheme B. It may be of any ratio. Okay, and they'll give rate of interest for different for the 2 schemes and number of years also, and they'll also give the simple interest. We'll have to find the or they'll give the principal. Okay, total principal they'll give, and they'll ask any the principal based on any one of the scheme. Okay, so we'll see to the question, so we'll get to know the clear idea about it. Okay, see, a sum of rupees 2600 is lent out in 2 parts in such a way that the interest on one part at 10% for 5 years is equal to that on another at 9% for 6 years. The sum lent out at 10% is. So they have given a total principal of 2600 and it is given in 2 parts. One part is for 10% for 5 years and another part is for 9% for 6 years. And they are asking us to find the principal. How much principal is lent out for the first part? Okay, that is the question. Okay, now we'll see the basic formula approach and then we'll go for the shortcut method. Okay, see, first write down what all is given. We don't know the principal, how it is split. So we'll consider one principal to be X and another principal, obviously it would be total minus X. So total is 2600, right? Minus X, if you do, you will get how much principal is used in scheme 2 or part 2. Okay, then rate of interest is 10% and 9% per annum is given. Write it down, and N is 5 and 6. Now what is the hint here is one interest, that is one part of the interest is equal to another part they have given. So PNR by 100 interest formula, which is equal to again PNR by 100. Now we have 2 PNRs, so substitute that, you get finally the answer as X is equal to 1350. I hope you understood. So this is how you will have to approach basically, okay, using formula method. The same question, see, how can we do? Rate of interest is 10% and there it is 9%. Here it is 5 years and there it is 6 years. That is rate of interest per annum is 10%. So for 5 years it is 10 into 5, which is 50%. Okay. Similarly, 9% and 6. So 9% into 6, 9 into 6, which is 54%. What is this 50% and 54%? It denotes the simple interest, total interest for this years for the principal of A and B respectively. If it is same principal, you can use as same letters. Okay. Since it is different principles, we'll take it as 50% of A and 54% of B. Okay. Both are equal. So we kept the equal to symbol there. Okay. Now find the ratio A by B. So you get it as 54 divided by 50. Taking 50% to right hand side, you get it as 54 by 50. Off cancel, percentage cancel. So finally get it as A is 27 parts and B is 25 parts. Okay. Now how you will solve this? We will have to find A only because first part they are asking us. So 27 out of how many parts total? 27 plus 25, which is 52. Okay. So 27 out of 52, that is 27 divided by 52, and the total principal is 2600. So into 2600. So you will get the how much principal is lent out for part A. Suppose our question is find the sum lent out at 9%, means part B we will have to find. So there how we will substitute? Part B value we have got is 25. 25 out of 52 total. Okay. Into 2600 you will find and the answer. Okay. So you got it as 1350. So this is the simplest approach to this question. I hope you understood. Okay. Only when you practice like these questions, more and more questions, you will get used to this shortcut. Okay. So do that. Next question. Mr. Thomas invested an amount of rupees 13,900 divided into two different schemes A and B at the simple interest rate of 14% and 11% per annum respectively. The total amount of simple interest earned in 2 years be 3,508. What was the amount invested in scheme B? Okay. So simply they have given, what all is given? Amount invested. Don't consider it to be amount. Okay. Invested means principal only. So total is 13,900. It is divided into 2. They have told how much we don't know. 14%, 11%, and for 2 years they have given. So what all is given? Write it down. Just like the previous one, you can form this also. See, in previous question they haven't given us the interest. Here they have given the interest. So simply you substitute the values. 1 you consider to be x. Always remember what question is given, that you consider as x. Okay. Here we will have to find the principal for scheme B, right? That you take it as x, because finally you will get the direct answer. It is nothing wrong that if you take A as x also you will get the answer. But you will have to do one more step. When you choose A as x, okay, A is principal as x and B as 13,900 minus x. So first we will find A only, right? Because x is principal, x is there in A only. So that you will have to find, and then you have to subtract it from 13,900. So better you just read the question and find where the question is. So here the question is for principal for scheme B we will have to find. So better keep x as scheme B. Okay. Now you just substitute the values. PNR by 100. There the hint was like one interest is equal to another interest. Here they have given the total amount of simple interest is 3,508. So just simply PNR by 100 plus PNR by 100 is equal to 3,508. Just substitute the values, you get it as x is equal to 6,400. So this is the basic approach. I hope you understood. Now we'll go with the shortcut. The same thing. So for 1 year it is 14% and 11%. So for 2 years it is 14 2s are 28 and 11 2s are 22%. Okay. So adding on both, that is 28% of A plus 22% of B is equal to 3,508. So 28% of A means principal of A, right? So 28% of 13,900 minus x plus 22% of x is equal to this. So when you substitute the values, you get the same answer as x is equal to 6,400. You can follow any of these method. Okay. either formula method or this method. Both are quite easy, but when you get used to this shortcut, you will find it very easy than formula method. Okay. The next question, guys. An amount of rupees 1 lakh is invested in two types of shares. The first yields an interest of 9% per annum and the second 11% per annum. If the total interest at the end of 1 year is 9 3/4%, then the amount invested in each share was. Okay, this question is quite similar to the previous one. Okay, they have given it is divided into two types of shares and total principal is given and total interest is given in percentage. Okay, that is the only difference. So how will we solve it? First, convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction. So 9 into 4 plus 3. 9 4s are 36 plus 3 is 39 divided by 4 percentage you will get. Okay, this is the total interest percentage. So we'll have to find the interest amount, right? So 39 by 4% of 1 lakh if you do, you will get the interest amount. So 39 by 400 because percentage. Okay, 400 into 1 lakh, on cancelling you get it as I is equal to 9750. That is, this is the total interest. Okay, so we know the total interest and two rate of interest and the number of years. So we can easily calculate, right? Here the number of year is 1 year, right? So just substitute PNR by 100 plus PNR by 100, which is equal to simple interest. Here our question is, we will have to find both the shares. Okay, how much amount, that is the principal of both the share we will find. So it is to your convenience. You can take any A scheme or B scheme as X and the other as 1 lakh minus X. Okay, it is up to you. I have taken A as X and B as 1 lakh minus X. So on substituting, you get the value as one value is 62,500 and B value as 37,500. I hope you understand. See the next question. Amount of rupees 12,800 was invested by Mr. Rohan, dividing it into two different investment schemes A and B at a simple interest rate of 11% and 14%. What was the amount in plan B if the amount of interest earned in 2 years was rupees 3508? So this question you try it by yourself. Anyway, I'll just give a hint. Okay, see, principal, since they asked for plan B, we'll consider the principal of plan B to be X and the other to be 12,800 minus X. Yes. Then rate of interest 11% and 14%, and number of years they have given it as 2 years at the end of 2 years. Okay, so 2 and 2. Total interest also they have given as 3508. So simply PNR by 100 plus PNR by 100 is equal to total interest 3508. So substitute the values. Just on substituting, you get the final value as X is equal to 11,533.33. Okay, I hope you understood. See the next question, guys. It is based on 3 scheme concept. Okay, see, Hari invested the total amount of rupees 9,100 in 3 schemes PQR. Scheme PQR offered simple interest at 10%, 5% and 2% per annum respectively. If interest obtained in scheme P for 2 years and the interest in scheme Q for 1 year and the interest in scheme R for 5 years are equal, then find amount invested in 3 schemes. So before solving it, I'll just give you a tip, guys. See, listen, when you have 3 schemes, okay, just see whether you have one more statement that connects the PQ or QR or whatever it is. If there is no connecting statement, you cannot solve this question. In that case, directly you can go for the option data inadequate or cannot be determined. Okay, I'll just give you the idea. See, previously in 2 schemes, where the total principal is given, we considered A to be X and B to be the total amount minus X. Okay, right? But here, just think, we have 3 schemes. PQR, 9,100 is given. So let us consider P to be X, Q to be Y and R to be 9,100 minus X minus Y, right? If we consider this, we will have to get one more equation to solve and get the values for X, Y and that Z. Okay, you get my point? Here we have 3 unknowns. In that case, what we want one more statement connecting any of these. Okay, then only we can solve this question. I hope you understood. Now let us go with the solution. See what all is given, write it down. Total amount is 9100, which is total principal of P, Q and R. Okay, then 10%, 5%, 2%, and then the statement is 2 years, 1 year and 5 years. Okay, so rate of interest and number of years is given. So for 1 year it is 10%, means for 2 years it is 20%. Similarly for 1 year it is 5%, and for 5 years it is 5 into 2, 10%. So total interest percentage we have got. Okay, rate of interest we have got. So by the statement we know the interest of P is equal to interest of Q, which is equal to interest of R for 2, 1 and 5 years respectively. So how can we write 20% of principal, right? 20% of principal is nothing but the interest of P, right? So how will we write 20% of P is equal to 5% of Q, which is equal to 10% of R. So percentage and of gets cancelled. So 20P, which is equal to 5Q, which is equal to 10R. On further simplification, we get it as 4P is equal to 1Q, which is equal to 2R. I hope you understood. Using 5 table. 5 4s are 20. Similarly, 1 time, 2 times. So 4P is equal to 1Q is equal to 2R. This is what you get. So previously, if we have two schemes, how we will do P by Q ratio will take. So we'll get it as 1 by 4. So we'll consider P to be 1 and Q to be 4. Since here 3 is there, we can there are lot many methods to solve this. Okay, LCM method I have shown here. See, 4 1 2. Okay, so obviously your LCM is 4. So in first it should be multiplied by 1, in second it should be multiplied by 4, and third it should be multiplied by 2, right? So 1 is to 4 is to 2. Okay, that way. Or else what you have to do, another method I'll tell you. When what value you want, just close that and take the coefficient of the other two. See, for P, just close that 4P. You get it as the coefficient of Q is 1 and coefficient of R is 2. Just multiply it. So 2 into 1, which is 2. Okay, write down. Now close Q and just multiply the coefficient of P and R. 4 2s are 8. Okay, then again for R, just close its coefficient and just multiply P and Q. So 4 into 1 is 4. On simplification you get it as 1 is to 4 is to 2. Okay, I hope you understood. Now just take the value of PQR. So 1 out of 4 plus 2 plus 1, which is 7, right? So 1 out of 7 into 9100. I hope you remember this, we have seen previously. Okay, in one question we have seen that particular value by the total value into the total principal. So you get it as P is equal to 1300, Q is equal to 5200 and R is equal to 2600. I hope you understood. Question, guys. Tom invested a total amount of rupees 27,000 in 3 schemes ABC and total interest of 5,100 at the end of 3 years. Scheme A, B, C offered simple interest of 6%, 5% and 10% per annum respectively. If the interest earned under scheme A and B at the end of 3 years is equal, find the amount invested in scheme C. So they have given the relation. Okay, just write down what all is given. 6%, 5%, 10% for 3 years. So your total percentage would be 18%, 15% and 30% respectively, and total principal is 27,000 they have given, and total interest is 5,100 also they have given. Okay, so how we'll solve? Just go with formula method. First I'll tell you the formula method and then the shortcut. Okay, so formula method means PNR by 100 plus PNR by 100 plus PNR by 100 is equal to 5100. Substitute the values other than principal. Okay, so you get it as 18P plus 15Q plus 30R is equal to 5100. Then this denominator 00 will go to right hand side, so you get it as 5 and 0000. Okay, now the condition they have given is interest earned under scheme A and B at the end of 3 years is equal. So 18P is the interest earned by P. Okay, and which is equal to the interest earned by Q, which is 15 Q. Okay, so both are equal they have given. So from that you can get the value of Q. Q is equal to 18 by 15 into P. Okay, so simply in previous equation you can substitute 18P is equal to 15Q. Okay, so 15Q plus 15Q plus 30R is equal to 5140. Okay, so 15Q plus 15Q is 30Q plus 30R is equal to 5140. So 30 you can take it as common. So Q plus R is equal to 5140. So Q plus R is equal to, you get the value as 17,000. Okay, Q plus R is equal to 17,000. Now you know the value of R and the value, value of Q you know. So you can substitute the value of Q here. Okay, 71,000 minus 18 by 15. Okay, either here you can do, if you do it here you will have to take the LCM out. Instead what you can do, see, P plus Q plus R is equal to, total is 27,000. yes, so P you can get it as 27,000 minus Q plus R is, we have found it as 17,000. So you get the value of P as 10,000. Now you have got the value of P and Q is equal to 18 by 15 into P is 10,000. Okay, see, this is how I told. Otherwise there you will have to take LCM and then cancel out all. Otherwise you can just simply directly substitute here. See, Q is equal to 18 by 15 into 10,000. So on cancelling you get it as Q is equal to 12,000. So R is nothing but 17,000 minus Q. So 17,000 minus Q is 12,000, which is equal to 5,000. So they are asking for scheme C, which is R. Okay, so R you get it as 5,000. So that is the answer. This is the basic approach. Okay, next we will go with the shortcut. Question, so write down 6, 3, 5, 3, 10, 3. Okay, and find the total percentage for 3 years. So 18%, 15% and 30% respectively, and total principal is 27,000. Okay, and the hint is interest earned under scheme A. So interest is 18% of A and B at the end of 3 years is equal. So which is equal to 15% of B, right? So percentage and of get cancelled. So 18A is equal to 15B. So you get as A by B is equal to 5 by 6. Yes? Yes. So what does this means? If A is 5 parts of 27,000, B becomes 6 parts of 27,000. So that is the meaning. So let us consider the A to be 5x and B to be 6x, right? So the third variable we can get it as 27,000 minus A minus B. So minus A minus B means A plus B is 11x. So 27,000 minus 11x. I hope you understood till this. Yes. Now go with the interest. So 18% of 5x plus 15% of 5x plus 30% of 27,000 minus 11x is equal to 5,100. So 18% of 5x is nothing but, how will we solve this? You just no need to go like 18 by 100 into 5x. Don't do that. 18 into 5 you do. So 90% of x plus again 15% of 6x means 15 into 6, which is 90% of x, plus 30% means this you can go with 30 by 100 because you have a value. Okay, so 30 by 100 into 27,000 minus 30 into 11, which is 330. 330% of x, which is equal to 5,100. So 90 plus 90 is 180% of x minus 330% of x is equal to 5,100. On multiplying 270 into 30, you get it as 8,100. So taking 8,100 to other side, you get it as minus 8,100. Similarly, subtracting 180 and 330, you get it as minus 150. So minus 150 of x is equal to minus 3,000. Minus minus gets cancelled. So 150 by 100 into x is equal to 3,000. So x is equal to 3,000 into 100 by 150. So you get it as x is equal to 2,000. Okay. Now our question is, we'll have to find for scheme C. So 27,000 minus 11 into 2,000, which is 22,000. So 27,000 minus 22,000, you get it as 5,000. Since I explained it, it will take a long time. But once you practice, you can solve it very easily. Last and the final question, guys, try to solve it by yourself. Okay, it's quite easy only. Khan invests a certain amount in 3 different schemes A, B and C with the rate of interest 10, 12 and 15% per annum respectively. If the total interest that accumulates in 1 year was rupees 3,200 and the amount he invests in scheme C was 150% of the amount he invests in scheme A and 240% of the amount he invests in scheme B, what was the amount he invests in scheme B? So the first statement I hope you understood, but the total principal is not given, instead total interest is given. Okay, and the second statement, C, amount he invests in scheme C was 150% of amount he invests in scheme A. So C is equal to 150% of A and 240% of the amount he invests in scheme B. That means scheme C is equal to 240% of scheme B. Okay, so you got two statements. Read the question once again so you get to know what I said. C is equal to 150% of A and C is equal to 240% of B. Okay, now we'll have to find how much he invested in scheme B. So as usual, write down. So 10%, 12% and 15%, since here number of years is 1, the rate of interest remains the same. So how can we form the equation? 10% of A plus 12% of B plus 15% of C is equal to 3,200. Yes, so 10 by 100 into A plus 12 by 100 into B plus 15 by 100 into C is equal to 3,200. Since the denominator is common, you can take the 100 to right hand side. So you can write it as 10A plus 12B plus 15C is equal to 3,200 into 100, right? Now the relation you write it down. C is equal to 150% of A and C is equal to 240% of B. Since both the left hand side are equal, that is C and C, you can equate the right hand side. So 150% of A is equal to 240% of B. Yes. So 150A is equal to 240B. So A is equal to, you get it as 240 divided by 150 into B. Okay. So from this you can get B is equal to 5 by 8A. Okay. See, A is equal to 8 by 5B. So B is equal to 5 by 8A. Now C. C is nothing but 240% of B. Okay. Since to solve the equation, either you will have to convert everything into A or B or C. Since here B is easy, we will convert everything into B. Okay. So C is equal to 240% of B, you know. So 240 by 100 into B value we got. So 5 by 8. Okay. You can go that, do that or just keep it as such. Okay. B. Now substitute the values. Okay. 10 into 8 by 5B. Yes. Plus 12B. Keep as such. Plus 15C. C in terms of B, how can we write 12 by 5B? Which is equal to 3,200 into 100. So on cancelling you get it as 16B plus 12B plus 36B is equal to 3,20,000. So on total it is 64B is equal to 3,200. So 3,200 into 100. So B is equal to 3,200 into 100 divided by 64. You get the value of B as 5,000. So I hope you understood. This video you should definitely watch and try by yourself. Okay, just watching doesn't support anywhere. Okay, do practice these questions and also the same kind of questions. Take it from other videos or Google it and just practice it. Only on practicing you can solve more questions very easily in your competitive exam within seconds. So definitely I want you to practice more questions. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you for all the support given. Keep supporting. So thank you.